Hello and welcome to the Ham Radio Crash Course live stream. I don't know what's going on with my chat box. That's what I'm looking at right now. I don't know why it's not updating. How's it going, everybody? Hopefully you're seeing it, seeing me. It's all happening. I am live out here in the field. Thanks for joining me. Today is Winter Field Day. Oh, there we go. Something's happening. A bunch of stuff is happening. So many chat boxes are popping up right now. There we go. Now we got it. Excellent. Thanks, everybody, for joining. We are doing a bit different on the chat box here because I had to change the background of what we use. We are not going through Restream today. We're going straight to YouTube. But thanks for checking us out. We're getting started. There's a bit of a sunset going on right now, so I'm waiting a little bit for the sun to come down so I can do a better job of showing the background here. There we go. Now we got it. Why everything is pink, I cannot tell you. Well, I guess it's a pink chat today. It'll get started soon here, all right? Thank you very much. Okay, hello everybody. Live here out in the field. I apologize for some of the wind noise and some of the ocean, and the sun is going down, so once it goes down and the antenna is swinging behind me here, you can see it. Once the sun goes down a little bit, I'll change things up a little bit, but you're watching the Ham Radio Crash Course. Thanks so much for watching. We are doing Winter Field Day. Been out here in Oceanside, California all day today, having some fun, playing radio. I mentioned it before, but Winter Field Day is a kind of emergency preparedness focused event where, of course, yeah, the chat window is big. It'll get smaller in a second, I promise. Let me shrink the size. Who wanted a big chat box? If you wanted a big chat box, you got it. Alright, that'll fix itself in a second. Anyway, Winter Field Day is an emergency preparedness event where we try and make contacts using modes in which we can exchange information back and forth. So we don't use things like FT8 on Winter Field Day. We use like JS8Call. There we go, sun's coming down. And we use things like single sideband, Morse code, CW, all that fun stuff. Oh, and I'm having a special delivery right now for Winter Field Day. Winter Field Day. There's no snow. Yeah, Winter Field Day usually has snow and it's cold. So I'm gonna have this popsicle. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So now I've cooled down a little bit. Appreciate that, Leia. Thank you. Anyway, oh, there's like seeds in that. Okay, so I'm in Oceanside, California. I'm right on the beach, and once the sun comes down a little bit, I'll flip a camera around so you can see it, but let me show you what we're working with today. So here we go. We've got the 705, and I've got a Toughbook. The Toughbook is piped into my MacBook, and you can see the screen for the Toughbook right here. So we're going to be doing JS8Call. We're going to be calling some Winlink, pull down my emails, and we're going to be doing some single sideband. But I kind of wanted to walk through all of this as we're going, so appreciate everybody for coming out. These are the goals for today. Is we're going to do JS8Call contacts, Winlink position message, Winlink email message, and single sideband contacts, and I'm going to walk through to you how I set it all up and how I operate from here. Again, Winter Field Day is... Oh, somebody... Was that what it was? Literally, there's all kinds of stuff going on. Somebody's just got proposed to on the beach right now. So that's pretty cool. Let me throw this over here. Want to hit some things right up front. Leia, the merch queen, Leia, my wife, has updated a new design for Winter Field Day. Here's our Winter Field Day hard mode shirt for all those people that are working harder than me out there. Cold weather, snow, and tents, because there's a lot of people that are in tents right now. But what's new is she added a Echo Fleece sweatshirt, and the Echo Fleece sweatshirt is basically, this is from Leia, it's a sweatshirt made of recycled and organic materials. It wicks away sweat and is super soft. So thank you, Leia, for putting that together. Yeah, what is it? It's like 50 something here. It's pretty nice. All right, let me pull this up. Today I am drinking, here we go, a Kilowatt chocolate macadamia stout. Kilowatt is a local brewery here in Oceanside. You know, when I travel somewhere, I generally try and get local brews, and that's what we're having today. This one's fizzy. Uber Geek, good point. Leia, can we do face masks? Do they have face masks? Hopefully they have face masks. Okay, so let me go back over here again. So I am using a Toughbook, and that text you can't even see, can you? So I am using a Toughbook CFC2. If you are interested in Toughbooks, I will be doing a video on basically this Toughbook, but if you're interested in getting a Toughbook, they're kind of like a laptop that you buy used because they are super expensive, right? When you buy them like brand new. But I got this for like $300 used, and it works great for all ham radio type applications or whatever, so highly recommend it. And if you're interested in getting something like this, contact Sideboom, who's on the Discord. Speaking of the Discord, we will be doing an after chat after the live stream, so if you want to join us on that, make sure you follow the link in the description to check it out. All right, very good. Let's see, who do we got in the chat? Kilowatt, somebody's talking about Kilowatt. Sorry about I'm trying to keep track of the chat and get the show going and being portable and run 2 computers and all that fun stuff. But again, thanks everybody for coming out. I appreciate it. There's 404 people watching right now. That's super awesome. Thanks for doing that. Making sure we're not dropping frames because I've got really slow Wi-Fi here. Looks like we're good. Excellent. Let's see. Okay. The stream doesn't like my keyframes, but apparently we're still making it, so I'm not going to touch anything. So I'm just going to leave it alone. Okay. So let me flip her over here. All right, so I'm running JS8Call on 40 meters. I've been on 40 meters all day today, and I'm using a Wolf River Coil Take It Along 1000 antenna. All right, so JS8Call, I've mentioned in the past. How I have mine set up though, under File Settings, I have the 7300, the ICOM 7300 selected. Leia's laughing about something in there. The ICOM 7300 selected, and I am running it as even though I'm running the 705, and I have the basic setup for that for running data. And what's happening is, well, you see it right on the screen. What's going on there? Stop messing with that. What you see on the left-hand side, kind of above my head, is all the people that are taking contacts or making calls or whatnot, and you can see the activity on the waterfall. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. But what I'm going to do, just to start off, is let's see if we can make some contacts. I'm going to double-click on All Call, which is on the right-hand side here, and I'm going to type in CQ winter field day or just FD, but I'll use WFD for winter field day. I'll make sure I'm transmitting on a space that's empty, which is 1400 right there, that offset, and I'll hit enter. So we're transmitting right now, so if anybody wants to try and make a contact, this is the way to do it. Yeah, I have very bad Wi-Fi, so if it drops out, just let it refresh and it'll come back. I'm waiting for the sun to come down so I can show you my, it's almost there. We're going to get a cool sundown shot with the antenna. SC Flowers says, the WRC Take It Along 1000 is a very good antenna, very portable. It was my first antenna in the hobby, and it's still being used. Yeah, it's a really good antenna, lots of fun. And I should also mention that I am using an extra long whip made by Chameleon Antennas. MFJ also makes a whip that's basically the same length. But why I'm using it is the length of it is almost a 40-meter quarter wave vertical to begin with. It uses very little bit of that coil. So I've got a fairly wide banded antenna for 40 meters, which is nice because I can work down in the digital space of 7.078 megahertz, and I can work up into the voice without having to go monkey with the antenna, which is nice. I am putting out 10 watts right now. I've made not a ton of contacts, but I've definitely made contacts. I've made the most actually on single sideband just by pouncing on stations I can hear. And as it gets darker behind me and as we go through the gray line, I'm going to be even more effective on 40 meters, which I'm looking forward to. And I saw K6ARK. Is he still out there? K6ARK, are you work on that general? That's for the I wonder if he's still out there. He did his activation. Question in the chat. Again, I'll show you the antenna in a I'll show you the antenna in a second. I'm using the Wolf River Coil Take It Along 1000 coil and base, and I'm using the Chameleon whip on top of that, and it works out perfect. Oh, he's still on the summit, K6ARK, that's awesome. Oh, he's cooking. Well, let me know when you're on, and we'll see if we can make a contact. Michael P., thanks for everything you do. I passed my technician exam last week. I could not have done it without Ham Radio Crash Course. Hey, Michael, thank you so much, and congratulations on getting your license. That's amazing. That's super awesome. That's means a lot. Anyway, thank you. I'm glad I was able to help. That's kind of the whole point of why I do all this stuff. So hopefully I'm not dropping frames. I think we're still good. Monitoring 146520. Okay, I did not. You know what? We'll flip it over here and see if I can hit Adam in a second. I'm not getting any replies back. Let's take a look and see what's going on. We can reply to a CQ message. If you see above my head those green lines, somebody usually will send Winter Field Day. So there's a Winter Field Day 1 Oscar NE. So the 1 Oscar is one transmitting station outdoors, and the NE refers to their ARRL section. And I can break that down for you in a second when we switch over to single sideband. Let's do another all call. So we're going to say CQ Winter Field Day. And nobody's transmitting on my space, so we're still good. Almost. We're almost ready for that sweet antenna shot. Oh, Leia's closing me out. She says it's too cold in the house, so she's closing the door on me. You can see the red there that I just transmitted. You can see that it's on the all call, and I'm waiting to see if I get anybody back. It looks like I might be getting something. We'll see if it comes in. You can see the little red lines that are right next to my shot here. See if somebody is copying me. Hey, Philip Muth, thank you very much for the 556, because that's how Ham Radio 2.0 and K8MRD are doing it. Right on. Thank you. Okay, cool. So we've got a K7SH that replied to me with a one hotel, meaning working from home, WWA. So I'm going to say, I'm going to find him in here. K7SH with the star, so it populates it. I'm going to say QSL. Please copy a one Oscar, which is outdoor, and I'm in San Diego, so it's SDG. Thank you, 73. So I'm transmitting a reply to him right now. So that's what the contact looks like. I said I'm taking contacts. He replied back saying what his exchange is, which is his operating situation and where he's transmitting from. I reply back with my own, and then he could say, 73 or whatever at that point. Chris, I am in Oceanside. I am in Oceanside, right on the beach. Is it almost time? It's almost time. Let's see if I can. You can't really be any more at the beach than I already am. Let's see how this works. That is where I am at right now. That is right behind me here. You can see the take it along right there in the vertical. Somebody says I'm getting RFI into the chat, into my mic. That's possible. That's totally true because I am transmitting at the same time, and the microphone's probably picking up the RF. There was literally a proposal like right behind me. In fact, that could be the couple out there. He had somebody set up like a blanket with wine and stuff like that. Okay, so we made that contact. I'll make another call here. Oop. Somebody was transmitting. I don't want to transmit on them. Yeah, it is worth mentioning that I am here largely because Leia does not do mountains in a tent generally, and I like to go camping with my family, get outdoors with my family. Is that somebody calling? So I'm going to make sure I log that, by the way. Let me go back here. I don't want to miss the log here, and I'll show you what I do with that after. So I am running the N3FJP Winter Field Day Contest log. I'm going to show you... well, we'll get to Winlink in a second. I can leave that closed. Come on. I'll show you what that looks like to log it right now. So that was a... So that was K7SH. So we're going to go down to K7SH here. Where is he? K7SH. I'm going to right click on log. And for the reference, he was a one hotel WWA. So I'm going to put that in the comments field just in case my log gets screwed up. He was a one hotel WWA. So I will add that to the log here. Now what that does is it auto updates right here to my logging software because I've set it up that way. So I'm going to go ahead and edit this, and I'm going to put the one hotel in. Oop. And lock that in. So now I've got it in the log, and this is generally what I use when I'm doing single sideband. So that's kind of what that looks like. Let's flip this over here. I'm going to get out of JS8Call for now. And let's bring up Winlink. That's the next thing we want to do is Winlink. Okay, so what I want to do here, one of the goals for today is do a position beacon or a position notification. To do that, I'm actually pulling the 7300's GPS, which I did a video on, how to set the 705 to send out GPS information over its USB port. It makes a second port for you to actually send that data out on. And that's what I've done here. I'm going to go to Settings, GPS Position Report, and I'm going to say COM6, yep, and it starts populating the box here. Let me get that out of the way. My logo's in the way there. So I'm going to say use GPS position, and I'm going to post report. So now there is a post report that goes out on my outbox for Winlink. News bucket, yes, I am using the 705. So I want to send this out over Vara, which is what I've been using recently, Vara HF. So that's selected here in the drop down. And I'm going to go to open session. All right. We're going to go to channel selection. So let's sort by reliable paths. Oof. So not a lot of reliable paths. That's usually not great information to see that. I was able to do a 500 kilometer connection to another station to download my email earlier in the afternoon. So with that said, because I don't have a really good path reliability, that green box there, I'm going to go to distance. So I want to flip it around. And there's already some traffic on that right now. I am going to look at this KO0000. Has been really solid for me, so I'm gonna try them on 40 and see how it goes. Let's take this guy, select the frequency, open up the Vara app so we can see the cool waterfall. Now that is in use right now, so we're gonna have to wait a second. And you can tell it's in use because it says busy there in the lower right hand corner. So we may want to pick a different channel. You can see that one's busy. The waterfall is getting full, that right-hand side. Oh, they just finished, it looks like. Let me see if I can crank the audio so you can hear it a little bit better. Okay, it's cleared out. Let's see if we can hit it. Nope, or not. And just a reminder, we will be doing the Discord after chat for anybody that has questions. Just a bit of a fun stream today. Ooh. Sometimes it's not worth it waiting, so we might pick another station. In fact, that's what we're going to do because it looks like it's busy. So I'm going to go back up to channel selection. By the way, I've done videos on Winlink and all these other modes and whatnot. Before it's gone, one last shot of the sunset there. Pretty nice. Let me see if I can bump this up a little bit. Get you closer to the Wolf River. So there's the take it along. That's the coil with the chameleon. And when the sun goes fully down, you'll have a better look at it. Come on, buddy. Alright, enough of that. Alright, let's find a new location. This one looks clear. So I've got AJ7C. Or not. I might have spoke too soon. The camera that I'm using is a Sony A6400. So I have a feeling what's happening is it's an adjacent frequency that we're picking up, that noise that you may be hearing. Hopefully you are. I'm going to flip my camera around a second because I want to zoom in on the 705 and show you what I do to kind of narrow things down a little bit to help out your radio and your computer. Alright, so the first thing is we are using Vara at 23 kilohertz wide filter path. Right now, the 705 is running over 3,000, I think. So first we need to lower the filtering in a little bit. So I'll flip this over here. Okay, so we need to change the filtering. I'm going to hold down Fill1. The bandwidth is at 3.6K. I'm going to click bandwidth. Actually, let's go to filter 1 again. Click bandwidth, and I'm going to lower that down to 2400. Click bandwidth, and exit. So now, if we go back to Vara, see how the green of the waterfall has like come in a little bit? That is the filter width. So we've closed that up a little bit. We've cut out that extra bit of data that was coming in from another station. Let's see if we can now click start and make a contact. Or get my email. Doesn't look like it. Because you'd hear a reply. You may have to wait until later to do that. No joy. Let's go back to that other one that I liked. Believe it or not, for those of you that play Winlink, you know, that use Winlink, sometimes you have a hard time based off of conditions. Just keep trying, and as the day progresses, you will often find an opening, and you can get your email and do whatever it is you're trying to do at that point. This particular station's always pretty busy. Oh, it crashed. Okay, Vara's back. Vara crashed. One hotel stands for home, a home-based station. That's the exchange for Winter Field Day. All right, we were not successful in that one. Oh, but they are in there. So if you can hear it, hopefully you can hear it. They might have been busy, and I just couldn't hear them. It's somebody else calling, perhaps, and they're not getting picked up. We'll try ours again. Hey, Douglas Pack says, shout out to my wife, Mary. She's watching. She's been taking practice tests for a while. Finally passed a practice test today. Well, congratulations, Mary. That's awesome. thanks for watching, and if you listen to the podcast, thank you for listening to the podcast. My wife just recently started passing her practice tests. I'm very excited about that, so hopefully she'll get licensed soon. Not good. We'll try one more, and then we'll go off to go do some single sideband. See what everything looks like out there. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen right now. No love for the Winlink, so we'll have to come back to that. All right, let's keep the train moving here. We'll go over to single sideband. Just a reminder too, again, we will be doing the Discord after chat, which is live on Twitch, on the Ham Radio Crash Course Twitch channel. We take your questions live, try to do the best we can to answer them. There's usually a ton of smart people in the room. I do have a note that I forgot to mention, so let me go back here for a second. Two things. So the HRCC VE team, Volunteer Examiner team, is now live, and I will post the link in the description, but it is w8wot.us/home. And just a note here, the HRCC has a VE team, and that if people want to join, they should contact me, and that's W8WOT. He's the guy who's leading it. He's one of our mods and admins as well. And if there are people that would, and this thing keeps changing its brightness, would like to help with the HRCC VE team, they also should reach out to me via those avenues on Discord as well. I want to get more people that are a part of HRCC's VE team instead of just having the standard group, which is nothing wrong with the standard online testing, but we want an HRCC VE team. So thank you W8WOT for doing that. So if you want to get your test, go to w8wot.us/home. And reminder from Ethan that we do have a digital net for ham radio. It is on hrcc.link. If you go to https://hrcc.link, there'll be a channel as well on Discord for the digital net. So if you are interested in joining us there, that would be great. I forgot to mention that, so I needed to get that out of the way right now. Thank you very much for entertaining me. But yeah, please do join us on the Discord for after the show here. All right, let's get some single sideband going. Let's get out of here. I have a feeling what happened, and I'm a little bummed out. My noise floor shot up. That's what happened, and I'm a little upset about that, but what can you do? We'll get out of upper sideband, go back to lower sideband. I'll click here to move a little bit faster, and let's see what we got. It might be one of those times where we've got too much, the propagation's changing so rapidly that we're going to have to wait a little bit for 40 to be a little bit more effective. Or it's just that my noise floor is now an S7. It used to be an S4 when I got started. Yeah, let's see. Is K6ARK on frequency yet? Does he have a frequency he's on? Let's see if we can get... There he is. Let's see if we can get this guy. Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu.
Whiskey Delta 0 Alpha Kilo X-ray, your 1 hotel, Eastern Washington.
Hold on, there's a station I'm working. I heard somebody call me. Hold on.
1 hotel, Mike November 73, Whiskey Alpha 7 Delta Uniform Hotel, contest.
Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu.
The Kilo India 6 again.
Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu.
Kilo Echo 6 November Alpha Zulu. Your 1 hotel, Eastern Washington, Echo Whiskey Alpha.
One correction. That's Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu. Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu.
Got the correction. Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu. 1 hotel, Eastern Washington.
QSL, I am 1 Oscar San Diego SDG.
Your class again?
That's 1 Oscar, 1 Oscar.
Got the 1 Oscar, San Diego, SDG, roger.
QSL, thank you for the contact, 7-3.
Thank you. With CQ Field Day, Whiskey Alpha 7, Delta Uniform Hotel.
Well, that was good because I didn't write that QSL. I didn't write down his call sign, so I'm glad. What's Eastern Washington? EWA. So let me throw it over to my logger so I can show you what I just did. So right now my logger is actually picking up information from my radio, like 40 meters, and then I'm on single sideband. What I filled out though is the call sign, which is Whiskey Alpha 7 Delta Uniform Hotel, right? Delta Uniform Hotel? Whiskey. Oh, no, Delta Uniform. I was good. Anyway, he's 1 hotel, which means home, and he has 1 transmitting station. So 1 hotel, and he's in Eastern Washington. So that's it. Click enter. Boom. It's mad about the rig interface. Missing frequency. Why? And then you have to live troubleshoot. So let's do ICOM. Okay. How about this one? Okay, there we go. Bingo. Alright, so we got that in. Let's make sure my log's all clean. So I'm going to add in JBN. Alright, let's find a clear frequency. And, okay, I fixed it. Missing frequency. Who cares? You just need 40 meters. Anyway, let's find an empty spot. Ah, my noise went away. The noise went away. How's that look? Does that look okay? Is that too bright? How's that? That's a bit better. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Now we're talking. Now you can see that really nice. Okay, let's see if this is open band. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Kilo India 6, November Alpha Zulu. Okay. Let's let it do the work for me. Go to Menu, Voice, and I'm going to hold down T1.
CQ Field Day, Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu, CQ Field Day.
So I got a recording set.
CQ Field Day, Kilo India 6
I don't know,
November
I'm doing
Alpha
anything.
Zulu,
Just hanging out.
CQ Field Day.
Somebody's just off frequency on me, it looks like. What happened?
CQ Field Day, Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu, CQ Field Day. CQ Field Day, Kilo India 6 November
Yeah, I'm
Alpha
cheating.
Zulu, CQ Field
That's
Day.
it, I'm cheating.
CQ Field Day, Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu, CQ Field Day.
Someone is right above me. Okay, let's slide down a little bit.
6 November Alpha.
Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu.
CQ Field Day, Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu, CQ Field Day. CQ Field Day, Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu, CQ Field Day. CQ Field Day, Kilo India 6
I'm going to
November
be
Alpha
super
Zulu,
low because I'm only putting out 10 watts. It's going to be a good station to pick me up, or Adam. I think he's close.
CQ Field Day, Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu, CQ Field Day.
Kilo Juliet 7 one more time. Alright, QSL. Copy Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu 1 Oscar San Diego SDG. Okay, I'm losing you a bit there. I copy the 1 Oscar. What is your section? What is your section? Oscar Romeo, QSL. Thank you for the contact. Good luck, 7-3. Cool. So contact to Oregon. I'll take that. I don't know if he's still talking. Are you still there, buddy? I'm not hearing you. Okay, CQ Field Day, QRZ. Hotel Echo X-ray. Is he? Did he just take my frequency? Is that I think that's a different calling. I can barely hear you if you're in there. Something X-ray. Hotel X-ray, QSL? Okay. November 7 Hotel Echo X-ray, QRZ or QSL? This is going to be tough. I can't. Okay, let's get. I'll give you mine first. I'm a 1 Oscar San Diego Sierra Delta. Sierra Delta G. I don't know why I can't think. I'm trying to hear you. What's your exchange? Okay, copy the 1 Hotel Oregon. 1 Hotel Oregon. QSL. You made it, dude. You made it. Wait, is that Forget Your Life? Is that Forget Your Life? You made it, dude. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for the contact. 7-3. I knew I recognized that call sign. That's cool. Right on. I'm losing you though, man. Whew. Phil Doral says, I'm literally 5 miles away and can't hear you. Yeah, it's kind of, HF does that. Nice. Very nice. All right.
CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day, Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu, CQ Field Day.
N7. N7, right? Did I get N7?
CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day, Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu, CQ Field Day.
I'm in Oceanside.
CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day, Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu, CQ Field Day. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day, Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu, CQ Field Day. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day, Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu, CQ Field Day.
Mr. E, a fluffy robot, congratulations on passing your tech test today. So what I'm doing for all those that are catching up with me right now, I am enjoying activating Winter Field Day. My antenna's right behind me here. I'm running the ICOM 705, which is seen here. I'm doing digital modes, but we're doing single sideband right now is the voice mode.
India 6 November Alpha Zulu, CQ Field Day.
Somebody moved on top of me. All right, that's fine. So I should mention that I am QRP, 10 watts max output, and I'm going to get stepped on by everybody, and that's fine. I don't care. I just move around. It's an event. I just assume that they can't hear me, and when they are getting set up, they don't know that I'm there. So I don't take it personally. I just move. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Kilo India 6, November Alpha Zulu. Somebody stream snipes me? Is that? All right, that's good enough. Kind of want to see what the temperature is out here right now. It's California chilly right now. 57 in Oceanside. The coldest thing that I get when I get out activating, whether I'm doing a summit or whatever, is my hands. I usually have to wear gloves just to keep my hands warm, because you're constantly fiddling with things. You're working a laptop or whatever. It's just... what antenna am I using? I am using a Wolf River coil with a chameleon whip. Mike N8YO, I hear you, buddy. He's got his frequency stolen. Pigeon Man, what's the minimum amp hours you recommend in a battery? It depends. It depends on what your output is. It depends if you're doing Morse code or single sideband or digital, or what your radio is. If you're using a little portable job like this 705, you really only need like a 6 amp hour or maybe a 4 amp hour. I happen to have a 9 amp hour on it right now that I have connected to a solar panel. I've disconnected it since the sun went down, but yeah, no DX Commander because of the place I'm at. I didn't have really the footprint to do a DX Commander. Hey, John Moore said he just came from HRO Oakland, bought an IC705 and the backpack and loop antenna, ready to dive into QRP radio. Right on, man. Brady KJ7GFT. Yes, I did a video from Big Bear, California, where I tested a bunch of antennas, and one of the antennas was the MPass 2.0. And I needed to use a manual tuner. You can use an automatic tuner to get it the most effective with the 705. Now I'm adjusting my light here. There we go. Now I got that cool background. I'm playing around with this. It's a Luma light. This thing's great. Normally goes on a camera. I'm using that to light me up right now as the sun goes down. Oh yeah, for everybody asking, the Wolf River Coil is a vertical antenna, right? The one right here. It has 3 radials. I have 2 radials coming like across my shoulders, kind of like out from away from my operating position, and the other radial I threw into the water. Because literally it's a rock surf break and then wet sand. So I threw it out onto that bad boy. All right, I'm not getting out, so I'm going to stop the recording right now. Killing 110 for the super chat. Thank you, buddy. Is the license fee, or sorry, is the license worth it even with the new fee structure for registration? Well, absolutely. I'm going to pay it, no question. I have my issues with it, but I'm absolutely going to pay it. I love ham radio, man. I am not on the beach. I'm technically overlooking the beach. Oh. Was that an Alpha station? Alpha station? I can't hear him. Kilo Juliet 7 Lima Echo Alpha. Is that correct? Might not be for me. I don't think it was coming from me. Anyway. Okay. I hear a lot of chatter, but I don't think it was for me. So let's show you the activity out here. Not a lot. 40 was popping today. Mid broad daylight, it was doing great, but now it seems to be dialing back big time. I don't know what's going on. You can go check my Instagram stories if you don't believe me, but it's pretty quiet right now. I can do 80, but that would require me throwing a leg over this surf break and tuning down, because you literally have to adjust it. That might be fun. What I'll do is, before we're almost going to wrap up the live stream, but we're going to go to the after show. For the after show, I'll tune the antenna for 80, and then we can keep making contacts. Hey, I saw Ria's, or somebody mentioned Ria's in the chat. Hey Ria, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing something fun. Oh, she was talking about Viltrox LED lights. I have some cheap ones off of Amazon that use AA batteries, and they're pretty effective. This thing, I almost need to do a review on all the gear that I've bought for doing videos and packing out streams and all that. I have some really awesome gear that I've been playing around with. Let's try that Winlink again. I really want to get some email. Okay, so I'm going to close out of this. Let's go back over here. Bring up Winlink again. We'll do the old college try one more time. Chasing full draw, KE8PZN from WV. Any input on an Eagle 1 antenna? I don't know what an Eagle 1 is. Oh, did I just do it again? I opened... Get out of here. Wow, look at the cursor. Why is it so big? Oh, now we're getting wind noise. Sorry about the wind noise, everybody. Super chat from Wes. Sent you a Winlink message. All right, buddy, I appreciate it. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, Wes and I talk on Winlink. So 84 kilometers is probably too close, but whatever, we're gonna try it. Nope. Bummer. Next. I've never gotten this station to work, but at this point I can't be really picky. Job 357, how long will a 15 amp hour BioNO last with the G90? It depends on how much you're operating it, 50-50, 60-40, and that's listen to transmit cycle. A long time. 15 amp hours is a lot for that radio, probably all weekend. If any of you watched my video that I did with the Modern Rogue on sending email over ham radio, this was the station that we made contact with. AJ7C, at least I think it was. Well, this is bothering me. It's a super bummer because I was replying to emails all day and now nada. It seems to think that 80 meters is where it's at, so maybe we'll wrap this up and we'll go to the after chat and I'll make it work on 80. Problem with 80 and this antenna is that it's extremely high Q, so the actual usable frequency space is very narrow. Yep, we're going to have to go to 80 meters. Boomer. Also, this path reliability thing is kind of hit and miss, mostly miss for me. N. Drake, why the chameleon? I'll show you why. Well, I can show you one side of it. So this is the stock whip for the M-Pass. It's fairly short, this whip. The chameleon or the MFJ, they're both pretty much the same. Much, much longer. So I can basically do 40 right out of the box with that thing. It's so long. Just a vertical 40-meter antenna. The coil's there to add just a couple turns to get it lower on the frequency space. So that is the primary reason. I didn't see K6ARK. We'll see if we can get him later. That's a bummer. Let's see. One more shot. What did we already do? We did KO0000. Let's do this one. Sorry, my wife is texting me about parking for the people coming. Well, it's kind of how it goes sometimes. We'll just keep going down the list until we find someone. That didn't work. All right. I'm checking the chat right now. Oh, there's K6ARK. Are you on frequency? I guess I missed it. I apologize. Let me go up the chat a little bit. It'd be nice to see if we can do a single sideband contact with him because he's close. We're either going to be extremely lucky or not lucky at all. No copy on 40. Okay. We tried. That's a good point, James. We could probably do that. All right, hold on. I have another antenna actually set up for, I just don't think it's going to work, but what the hell? Let's try it. I will be right back because I got to change antenna. So let me go over here. Okay, I will be right back because I've got to swap antennas. Absolutely hellacious noise on VHF though. So let's switch her over here. Do I have another light? Where'd that light go? Damn. Change it over to 144. Let's go back over here. So we're going to get out of VARA for HF. We're going to bring up VARA for FM. Okay, let's see. So we've got a 145.50. All right, let's select that. What? Maybe it's not ready. It's working. There we go. Okay, let's get a little preamp. I had to kick in the preamp. By the way, for those of you that are new to this, with the higher frequencies, sometimes you need preamp. If I turn it off, watch what happens to the waterfall. Completely black. Okay, so go to function, preamp on. It gives a little bit more. Let's crank up the RF gain. Oh, you know what? I don't need the preamp. Let's crank up the gain. Nope, I guess I do need the... Okay, let's play the... let's try that one more time. For 2 meter, I'm using a Edfong roll-up J-pole. Okay, that was not a winner. We've got another one here. 77 kilometers might be pushing it, but let's try it. It is 145.70. mas. Let's see if we can live dangerously and go with that 70 centimeter one. Woo. Nothing, man. Yeah, you'd think so. You'd think I'd be able to hit it, but no moss. Looks like I have a green screen, but I don't. Let's see if we can do this. We'll give the last parting shot of the sunset before I close out here. It is pretty nice out here. I gotta admit, and I didn't get to enjoy any of it because I'm facing the other direction. All right, let's see. Is there another one? Otherwise, we'll just wrap it up. I will say that I did do all the goals that I wanted to already today. Connect with W6RDX in Palomar. I don't see W6RDX. I don't see him on the list. There was a comment that I'll make a reply to. Has anyone else noticed that the G90s are disappearing fast? It's entirely possible that we are seeing some big effects of that factory that burnt down in China. We potentially have now delays in multiple electronics arenas, not just radios, from the burning down of that particular factory. So it could totally be that that's what's happening, which is a super bummer. Let's see. W6RDX. Dude, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't want to turn on Wi-Fi and blow up the stream here. We got a good thing going. I don't want to mess with my stream. Yeah, lots of radios are available on the HRCC buy sell trade, which is a part of our Facebook group, and there may be some G90s in there. What time is it? We're gonna have to get out of here soon. Close this, see if I can. There we go. See if we can update the table. Am I just missing it? I don't see it. I blind? I can't see it. Are you giving me the frequency? Is that the 147.21? Is that the frequency for it? It's possible too that we just have a lot of noise. What was it? 147. I lost it. I don't have a packet set up here right now. I did not bring. One 4721 is not a Winlink repeat station. It is an actual repeater. 145.50. Was that a Filipino net? I think that's what they said. 147.50. Did you say one? No, 145.50. VAR did not start. Alright, this is the last one and then we're heading out of here. Join us on the Discord. I'll be hanging out. So that station shows up on Winlink, but it shows up as NH6WR. Grandpa E.J. Murphy. I've never said that I would rather have one radio with one band than a Shack in the Box. I never said anything like that. Use packet Winlink instead of VARA. Oh, okay. But where's the fun in that? We want to use VARA. That's what all the cool kids are using. Let's see if this works. I don't think I have this set up. I don't. Shoot. Yeah, see, I don't have a device for it. I don't have a packet device. Can I just use KISS? I'm not going to do this right now. I think we're just going to wrap it up. I'm going down a road that I don't want to mess with right now. I didn't expect to do packet. I don't have it. Oh, sound modem? All right. I do want to make this work. I don't see sound modem. No. That's okay. Might give up. I'll work it in the after chat. While everybody's chatting, I'll get to work on that. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much. I hope you are having fun with Winter Field Day. And yeah, let's see if we can make some contacts on the after chat. Have a little bit of fun there. I'll be hanging out. Keeping going. It's I'm only doing it tonight, and tomorrow I'm I'm back home and I got to keep going on some other stuff. So, oh, that's why. Yeah, Clazer. I have a packet modem set up on my GPD Pocket that I use with the Kenwood, with the Moby linked. I haven't set it up here though, the audio modem yet. I was planning on doing that, but I ran out of time. So we'll figure it out at another time. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We have that's all messed up. What just happened? What happened? Patrons. Let's do that. There we go. God. Oh my God, what a mess. There we go. Jeez. This thing is funky sometimes, man. This is what happens when you're using a new computer to stream for the first time. I'm using my my new MacBook, which, by the way, this thing has some impressive power for streaming. It is super awesome, but that's not what this is about. Big thank you to everyone supporting me on Patreon. We got a ton of new patrons that are supporting me, so I will be updating this video here shortly. We have patron picks next episode, the 1st of February, and there is a toss-up what it's going to be on. I have to go look it up after tonight to begin planning for next week. I'm super excited for that, though. I'll be back in the shack, so more of a traditional, non-crazy, chaotic stream like it was today. But thank you for watching. I appreciate it. A lot of fun. Go in the description, click the link for Discord. It only takes you a little bit of time to set it up. You need to point it at your microphone and your speaker for the voice chat. Scroll down a little bit, and that'll take you to the voice chat, and you'll be good to go. So I hope you consider joining us. We'll answer your questions, have a lot of fun playing radio. Should be... Leia's laughing at me. Leia, you waff? Are you waffing? Are you waffing at me? It is a little cold out here. I'm not really wearing warm clothing, so. 73, everybody. Yeah, indeed. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And yeah, send questions, post comments. We'll take them. I'm happy to help any way I can. All right? And the Brew Crew. Thank you very much. Again, Kilowatt Beer Company. What a name. Literally, less than a mile down the road is the tasting house for Kilowatt. Kilowatt chocolate macadamia. It was very good. Real smooth drinker. I'm going to go give the rest of the wife. You guys have a great day, great evening. We're heading over to the after chat in a bit.